Clothes spilled out of the drawers and onto the wooden floor. Exactly how I'd left the room that morning after flying around like a madwoman getting ready. Biddy's flip-flops slapped against the stair steps. She joined me in the doorway. "Janie, you've been robbed!" I nodded, bolting back across the hall to my office. Someone was in here. Biddy's gaze darted between my bedroom and the office. "You think someone was rifling through this room, not your bedroom? Everything is out of place." I pointed out all the evidence that someone had been in the room. I'd become very particular about keeping Grandma's office organized. "Maybe a former student was looking for historical information on the schoolhouse and hadn't wanted to bother you when you were busy." None of the attendees would have gone through my stuff without asking, and I'm sure I had the door closed. "If not an attendee, then who?" I shrugged. My grandma had over 40 years of research in the file cabinet and boxes. I'd never be able to figure out what someone was looking for and might have taken. Not like she'd kept a client list. She was organized, yet kind of wasn't. Why would someone wait until now to steal research she'd done years ago? What about what you've been working on? One client hasn't paid, so I haven't sent the research. Would be cheaper to pay the bill than to fly here from Australia and steal it. I collapsed onto the desk chair. What if a thief snuck into the house while the party was going on, figuring nobody would notice? And nobody did. Maybe someone was looking for hidden cash. Most of the locals likely know we received part of the manuscript's advance. They might think we're rich. After the Neal family's unpublished manuscript was featured on the TV show, it went into a bidding war. Colin's grandmother had insisted I take a 10% cut of the €500,000 publishing advance. I'd split my share with Biddy. My €25,000, $30,000, had gone into the bank. Biddy used a chunk to revamp her wardrobe and went down to working 3 days a week. In a funk over her job as a pediatric nurse, Biddy had jumped at the opportunity to reduce her hours due to the hospital's temporary cutbacks. If she didn't become more financially responsible, she'd be living behind McCarthy's pub and running the bar well into retirement. "Janie, what if I'm next? Better call my mum and dad and warn them to sleep with the hurling stick by the bed. Crime is out of control here. You best be reporting it, even if nothing of value was stolen. I have nothing of value except my lawnmower and—" I sprang from the chair and flew across the hall to my bedroom. I rifled through my underwear drawer for a small white box. I whipped off the top to find it empty. My stomach dropped. My only family heirloom was gone. Grandma's heart-shaped gold locket and key on a chain. Somebody stole my grandma's locket. Biddy shook her head. "Oh, man, here we go again."